What's going on, everybody? How is everything going? I know the class is starting, so let's get everybody rocking and rolling. I'm waiting to get my link to join class. And yeah, let's do this. Let's get class started today and let's get rocking and rolling. So I think that I called this the top 5 reasons why we don't get funded and why. So when we go over class today, we're going to go over software that actually is going to break down those top 5 reasons why you don't get funded and how to actually solve it. And when we do that, we're going to break down a lot of stuff for you guys that normally isn't broken down for the masses. People will say, okay, well, you did this, or okay, you did this, or okay, you're doing this, or okay, you're doing that, but that's not the case sometimes. Case is actually building the system up and letting the system do what it needs to do and go to where it needs to go. So as the streams open, everything's getting ready to rock and roll. We're going to start letting people into class in the next, 3 minutes, and we're going to talk to people. So I am live. I'm ready to rock and roll. Gonna bring the chat up on the other screen over here so I can, conversate with people. But at the same time, really, build up with you guys. That's our goal, is really to build up with you guys and get to that next level. And yeah,
People start coming. Should I let them in?
What happened?
People start coming. Should I let them in?
Let them in. Let them in. I think they're going to be a little surprised on who's letting them in class today.
So let me make you host.
Let's am I sharing my screen? No, I'm not sharing my screen, right? No. Let's get this up here. Let's go to Friday training. Let's get that.
Recording in progress.
Fantastic. What's going on, everybody? Oh, well, it's only one person. What's going on, Panama? Can't hear you, broski. You on mute.
What up?
How's everything?
Good, man. Liking that software, man.
Hey, that's the whole point of it, man. That's the whole point. We really gotta, hone you in and get it to that next level. I'm going to be teaching class for the first hour. One of our teachers is going to be in a little later. So in this first hour, we're definitely going to do a lot of stuff, going over the actual, software, understanding all that stuff. So as we keep growing and keep going through the business, it's really going to blow you guys up in that sense. So we've got a lot of things that are going on. Trust me, it's going to be crazy.
Thought I was going to get some free printing with the score machine.
Free printing? Yeah, you're going to start printing some money. Live. Okay. Ray, why can't I pull up my live?
Let me see.
Let me go over here. Let me check this out. 300 views. Nice. 2 likes. Cool. Miss Joanne is here.
Hi.
How you feeling, Joanne?
Not bad today. Not bad.
Ray, open up don't enable waiting room. Just open it up. Let him in.
Okay.
Yeah, just let him in, bro. I don't know why we have the enable waiting room. It's Friday class. Let him in. Let him in when they start joining.
Okay.
What's going on, everybody?
Good. Everything's good.
There we go. Are we ready for today's class? Everybody sounds a little quiet right now. I got more note takers than people in here.
Hey, Ali.
What's going
Can I
on?
ask you a question, brother?
Sure.
Hey, man. My name is Fauzi. I met you and AMAB on VIP Day on Herman's class a couple weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm new to the group, second day here. So how to use the score machine, is there do you have tutorial videos, or is there
All on YouTube.
classes that I can join?
All on YouTube. This is one of the classes. So what I'm going to do in a couple of seconds is I'm going to show you guys how to actually get access to all the classes. So this is going to be one of those like base tutorials, but this is Mastermind Day. What I try to do on Mastermind Day is actually go through and get the businesses started. Get you guys rolling in the sentiment. So, everybody can sell you the hope and the dream about making more money. I'm not going to sell you a hope and a dream. I'm going to help you build a ship.
Yes, sir.
Right. So that's the key of what we do. So the software is already a major part of building that ship, but it's understanding how the ship works and how to get you to that next level that other people don't necessarily do. They'll give you the tools. They'll put you in the room. They'll put you with the places. But what happens is people get information overload and they don't execute. And everybody's stuck. What happens is I call you guys are the 10%. Okay. And what is the 10%? The 10% of the people that are doing better than the 90% of people because they're actually trying to do something. But to become the 1%, you have to execute on what the 10%, the information that the 10% give you. That's the key. So to get from 90, you got out of the 90, now you're in the 10. Now we have to get you out of the 10 into the 1. So yes, there's classes every day. And what I mean by there's classes every day, each class is going to be different as the time goes on. They're going to be teaching different things in those classes, doing more hard focuses on as the software grows. So it'll help you build that ship. But Mastermind Day is more come in and ask your questions. Come in and where are you faltering? Where are you getting stuck? Why are you stuck there? And see if you can get help from all the teachers and the people that we have. I wasn't supposed to be on class today. I'm going to let everybody know. I got called last minute that one of the teachers got stuck somewhere and they needed me to jump in. That's okay. I'm here. I'm here to help. Who better than the founder of the software to sit down and actually talk to you about the software and talk to you getting out of first gear? 3 years ago at this time, I was in first gear. I was at 10%, and then I executed. Once you execute, you can build your ship. Once you build your ship, that's when things start to move. Yeah, it's rough. Waters are rough, but navigating the waters is the key. Once you know how to navigate the waters, things are going to go crazy. Things are going to go crazy. I promise all of you. Hey, how are you, Miss Thomas? Right? Once you know how to navigate the water, it's game over. It's game over. Yo, Nicole, did you get your, Miss Nicole, did you get access to your Score Machine Elite? Okay, so let me
sorry. I just came back on the scene.
Let me tell this to everybody. Whoever purchased the Score Machine at any point in time and you paid for the unlimited version, we have launched the beta on April 28th, which means the credit repair software is now launched. Okay? It is not 100%. It's not 100%, ladies and gentlemen. Understand it's not 100%. But I need your eyes to help me make it 100%. Because I can only look at something so long and think you're on my YouTube right now. I'm always on YouTube, girl, man. I was on YouTube before I was even in the damn class. But it's launched.
Copy that. I definitely will.
Yes. And Ray just texted it. He said, text the number to the phone number. Elite will unlock it. We'll get you guys rolling Because the thing is I need credit reports through the system. I need to know what the credit repair program is not picking up so that we can fix it, build it, and get you guys out. Because right now, it is about to go freaking crazy. Now,
Gotcha.
I can answer this for everybody. What makes my credit repair program different than everybody else's? I don't want you in credit repair. I don't want you starting a credit repair business. I want you starting a funding company. Why? Money's in funding, not in credit repair. We're all going to have a secondary credit repair business, but that is not going to be our main shtick. Why? Because I want everybody to know what the end goal is. And what is that end goal? To get funded. Somebody's sharing some pictures over here. Share the file in the meeting room. What's this? Oh, yeah, okay. The whole point is to get the client funding. So this software is useless if you can't bring somebody to get funded. So we are not charging you extra for the credit repair program. It is absolutely free. The only thing that you pay extra for is to print your letters out if you do not want to print them yourselves. Does that make sense to everybody? Put a 5 in the chat if that makes sense to everybody. Let me tell you something. Everybody right now, take a screenshot of this, of me right here in class today. Go into the communities that you are in and go paste in the communities. We're on with Ali today. I'm not going to go for 3 hours. I might go for 2. But go take a screenshot and post it on the big bosses in the building. He's running chat. He's running class today. Coach Viv and Coach V. Coach V had I think a dentist appointment. I don't want to put her stuff out there, but I'm in the building today. Post it on. Let's go. Let's get people in the room. There's no reason that there should only be 10 people in the room right now. What up, Kev? Oh, he got the murdered out. Hey, he got the murdered out. The murdered out black Yankee
What's
hat.
going on, man?
My
What's
man.
On? Man, I'm over here at the dealership, man. Just getting out of here. You know what I mean? So,
what are you buying?
They're affiliates.
What are you buying?
No. They're affiliates. They're affiliates. They're affiliates. You know what I mean?
What are you buying now?
Nah, man. They're affiliates, man. They just sent me a bunch of clients. So, you know what I mean? Had to come and tap in. You know what I mean?
Always keep your affiliates happy and make sure you grease their palms.
Yes, sir. There you go. There you go.
Let me teach you guys something real quick. You know why I built the affiliate system the way that I built the affiliate system? If we all eat on the same plate together, right? We all eat. And when we all eat, we actually send each other more work. Which means we all build a business together. But if one person's eating and nobody else eats, ain't nobody coming into business. Does that make sense? Kevin just told you the same thing. I mean, Kevin's the elder statesman of the group right now. He's one of our success stories. I mean, I love when he comes in, he tells me the first week, the first 2 clients, he made fucking $10,000. $10,000 in first 2 clients just utilizing the score machine. Yesterday he posted on Facebook. I couldn't wait to take that screenshot of him actually showing the score machine. Then he went back to CRC this morning. I was like, come on, bro. How you do me dirty like that? How you do me dirty like that? Okay? So I watch what you do, brother. Guy, you see me liking those photos. For everybody that's in here, like I said, this is a ship. We're going to build the ship together. We are going to build the ship together.
Listen. Score machine will be the future of K Brown Consulting Group moving forward. You know, I mean, it's just a matter of course, I started out with CRC, so you know, what I mean, I'm big on loyalty as much, but I'm also big on results. So I see what Score Machine is doing, and I'm just here riding the wave with them. And as soon as I'm right there, man. I ain't gonna speak it yet, but I'm right there.
Let me
I believe that.
let me tell you something. I want to hand you the first $1 million plaque inside the Score Machine. I want to I want to hand you the first $1 million plaque inside of the
It's
Score
gonna be
Machine.
It's gonna be next year. It's gonna be next year.
I believe it. I believe it. My goal.
It's gonna be next.
I believe, I'm telling you, I'm speaking it into existence with you. I believe it. I believe it.
There you go.
I believe what's coming. I believe what's coming out of every person in here. You know what it is? Paid in Full community, Smart Hustlers community, all the communities that we have that we're all together that we're building out of. I want to tell you guys something. At the end of the day, this is the game. This is the game. This is the end game. There is no other person that is going to build it the way that I built it. And when they start to do it, it will be too late. It will be too late. When they start to see where we're at, it will be too late. Okay. Let me ask everybody. What do you want to learn today? Where do you want to be? What are your feelings to learn today? Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Come off mute. Say something to me. I want a little guidance from the team. All right, Connie, come on. Come on, girl. You came off mute. Talk to me.
So I got this program. I signed up for this program at Herman's event.
Okay.
And I was really excited then. And to be perfectly honest, I was working on some other business things and I can't remember like why I got this.
So it's the funding.
So far,
it's the funding.
It's the funding part.
Funding and credit repair.
But I have 2 people that I've put into the system and they aren't eligible for funding. I really, like you said, I mean, you kind of piqued my interest because I'm not really interested in starting a credit repair business. But the time that we're living in, very few people can be qualified without, they have issues that they need resolved. So I'm trying to make sure that this is going to fit into what I'm doing.
Girl, I made a one.
To be helpful with what I'm doing.
I made the system because I knew where you were. Do you know how many people buy at Herman's event and don't know what they're buying? And nothing against Herman's event. Nothing against Herman's event because I love the event.
It's just so much going on. Yeah.
It's like, why is this person on stage? What do they do differently than everybody else? So first off, you met Amob. Amob's one of the business partners in the software. Amob did half of the live funding in the business. So his brain on the funding apparatus is what's built on his brain. But what happens is our other business partner, Dre, who's a credit repair expert, his brain's in the credit repair side. I just built the system. But what I like to do and what I like to talk about with people is you can't have one without the other. Everybody wants to go to the funding company, right? But they can't get the client qualified. There's 130 million Americans right now that are not qualified to get a single penny from the bank. That 200 other million Americans, do you think that they're looking for money the way that everybody else is? No. Do you know the people that are looking for the money are in the 130 million Americans that are not qualified? That's where the majority of the money is. Why? Because they're trying to get themselves out of that rut. They're trying to get themselves out of where they're going to never get back in that situation ever again. Because what happened? I lost my job. I got laid off. Even though that's the same thing, I lost my job, getting laid off, 2 separate things. I got downsized. That's a bigger thing now that's happening than people don't even realize. So what we need to do is teach people how to make money. Because there are people that are making money. Here's the thing. What I tell people and what people don't realize is it's better to own your own business than to work for somebody else. I don't care what you do. Miss Connie, you can sweep the street for all I give a shit what you do. But if you own your own business, that is yours. Nobody can ever fire you.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody can ever get rid of you. You can only get rid of yourself. Now, the key is taking that business and scaling it to a place where you never have to worry about anything. That's the key, and that's where we're at. So what I did was when we created the software, we built a business in a box because I knew what you were going to run into because I ran into those issues as well. Hey, bring me clients to get funded. Bring me clients to get funded. Bring me clients to get funded. And what happens? Every client that I brought through the door was unfundable. You know what the biggest demoralization is? Every client that you bring through the door cannot get money. Opportunity just rose. If I brought 30 clients through the door and 30 clients weren't able to get funded, what I didn't realize is that's 30 clients now that I can run through credit repair. I don't have to run credit repair. I let the system run credit repair. Hey, look, I don't charge any extra for credit repair. Okay? I don't charge any extra for credit repair. What I charge extra for, okay, is what I need to do inside of credit repair. So let me break down the system, guys. I'm gonna start building this up. Let's do this. Because you asked a beautiful question.
Is this the M2 software that's on the?
Nope.
Okay.
It's all inclusive, Miss Connie. You paid for it. It's all inside the same machine now.
Okay.
There is no logging into 5 different systems. There is no nothing. There's the same system, ladies and gentlemen. Tyrone, what's good, baby?
What's good?
All right, let's see. Let me share my screen.
What's up, family? How everybody been?
What happened?
So what's happening? How's everybody been?
Thank God, brother. Everybody's good. Thank God I'm
Good.
here.
What's happening, Tyrone?
What's up? What's up?
I had to call Tyrone out. I haven't seen Tyrone in a few weeks. I had to call everybody. Oh, Miss Nickens is here. I've been saying, tell me who follows Miss Nickens, Miss Angel on Facebook right now. She killing with it. That Toro shit right now. She got, my car needs to be rented. My car needs to be rented. Every day I see that. I'm not busting chops, just saying the truth. Not busting chops, just saying the truth. Ready? Let's go. All right, let's roll. So when I built the system out, I built the system in the sentiment of we know when somebody's going to be funded by just pulling in the client credit report, right? Atta girl. So if I pull in a client credit report, just like you did, Connie, right? And I read and it says over here that they're not eligible, no credit repair, right? That doesn't mean that that's the piece that we need to focus on. What we need to do is focus on each of these individual places. Okay? So why are we focused on each individual place? Because credit repair is the removal of negative items. Credit repair is not to restore your credit score. That's credit restoration. Because let me ask everybody in the class over here right now. If I have one negative item on my account and I remove said one negative item on my account, does my credit score go up or down? Put it in the chat. Come off mute. Tell me what you thinking. If I have only one account,
it should go up.
Nope, it goes down, Connie, because you only have one item.
Okay.
So now, if you were talking to your client and you told your client, hey, I'm going to get your score up, you remove that negative item, they only have one item, and what happens? You remove that item and their score goes to 0. You're going to be shit out of luck. You're going to turn around and be like, I don't know what I did. Because you would never, everybody thinks credit repair means the item goes up. Your credit score doesn't go up.
Ali.
Yes, Kevin.
Yeah, sorry to cut you out. I didn't want to do that, but I'm just thinking that you gotta explain a little bit better so they understand. You know what I mean? What you meant when you say one negative item, meaning that's the only account that's on the profile.
I was just literally getting into it, Kevin. Yes, you're 100% right. So, ladies and gentlemen, these are account, right? When we go over here, these are the accounts at the bottom, right? So for example, this client only has one account. If I were to remove this one account right here, right? And this is that one item that they have. This has got balance. This has got everything, right? It removes that history. It removes everything, and we get rid of all that shit. And when we remove all that shit, there is nothing for the credit score to calculate. So now your credit score goes to 0. To calculate a credit score, you need to have data. That's how it works. Well, your credit score doesn't technically go to 0. It goes to 350, okay? Or, yes, 300, 300, 300, okay? It goes down to 300. So what happens is when they have nothing to calculate, it'll come up, can't calculate a credit score. So when we say that, we have to understand that sentiment. We have to understand that all this stuff on your credit report, all this stuff over here equals something. It equals a number. So that when we're talking about credit repair to somebody, be like, yo, credit repair don't mean your score is going up. I want you to understand that. Credit repair is the removal of negative items. If you have everything on your credit is bad, you still have a credit score. You still have a credit score. But it doesn't mean that if I remove all said negative items, that your credit is going to go up. No, your credit can go back down to 0. So we need to have that in our head. Because how many people in here, and put a me in the chat if that was you, think that credit repair means that your credit score goes up? Put a me in the chat. Thank you. Thank you for the honesty. Credit repair is one spot of credit restoration. Credit restoration, the other part, the restoration, is the rebuild of the score. That's the next part. Now, I was talking about it on Wednesday night when I was doing the M2 class, and I told everybody in the M2 class, like, you could do it separately or you could do it together. It's whatever your heart desires. It's whatever your client's pocket has. Sometimes clients' pockets are a little thin, so you can't do it at the same time. So what we focus on is doing credit restoration, right, at a time that's okay for the client. You want to do it in conjunction with your credit repair. That's good because now you're building at the same time. So now you're building and restoring the score at the same time. How do I know this? So I always show you guys my own accounts. I don't ever BS anything. I show you the real. So what happened was, there's a couple of negative items over here. It's not on this report. You won't see it, but there's a couple of negative items in here. I'm missing a Chase account that destroyed my, is this mine? Yes, this is mine. Oh, this is utilization. Here we go. So over here, there's in this area where I have this CBNA card right here, the 17-year-old one, I had a Chase account. I had a Chase credit card for $200, and I destroyed it. I never paid the bill. I ran it up, and I destroyed it. I was 18 years old. Okay? I was dumb. I didn't know shit about credit. I didn't know nothing. And I ran that shit up, and I didn't pay it back. Even though I had the money to pay it back, I didn't know. I was like, yeah, shit, I ain't paying that back. It ain't my money. But I didn't realize I was borrowing money from the bank. Imagine if I had that credit card. 1, 2, and 3 right now. Imagine if I had those 3 credit cards right now. Also, there's a Capital One card that I'm missing too. Right? The age that I would have over here. So I let them go. Late payments, and then collection charge off, and then the same thing with Capital One, late payment and charge off. What happened is, when I removed it, my credit score tanked. And tanked so bad. I saw it, Paul. So Paul's probably showing the thing that he's with Dre and Cash. I removed that account and my credit score went down. Then what happened was, I got into credit repair. And when I got into credit repair, my dad had this old ass account. And I put this on with the Capital One negative removed off of 2 bureaus. My credit score shot through the roof. It shot through the roof. Even with a negative item, I still had a 780 credit score. How's that possible? because the age alone and the payment history that my dad had with no late payments shot me through the damn roof. So that's how I built my credit. What up, Dre? So when he got shot through the roof, Paul, Cash, there he is. There's everybody. So with everybody and how I did that, that's what I'm talking to you about. So I built and repaired at the same time. And then when I got the Capital One removed, boom. Here's the credit score. It's right there. It's absolutely right there. It's right in front of your face that how quick it went up and it got into that 800s. So we have to know what we're doing for our client to get to that next piece. So what is our client? That's why we built that's why we built the credit warm map, is to know. But the whole point is, not ideology wise, we want to know what we're doing. So what are we doing? All right. First, I'm going to dissect the report. Here, let's go through. I'm going to read my red, green, and blue, my red, green, and yellow boxes, and I'm going to find out if the client is fundable. Let's go to a non-fundable client, right? Where you at? Where's she at? So let's go to a non-fundable client. We see the non-fundable client. We see all the reds, and then we start to nitpick on what all these reds are. Well, under 30% utilization. So guys, some people ask me, well, Ken, it's on live on YouTube. If I have a client that, excuse me, if I have a client that is that has over 30% utilization, what's the first thing we tell them? Put it in the chat. What is the first thing that we tell them? Let's get that utilization down. Pay your bills. Pay your bills. I need you to start paying your bills. Okay. That's the first thing. I need to start paying your bill. Pay down your cards. Yep. That's the first thing. So you need to look like the expert to them. You want to be able to charge somebody to do this. You want to be able to pull somebody in. When you're having a consultation with them, you need to be able to look like the expert to be able to get paid. You don't wake up one morning and say, I'm just going to charge for credit repair. No, you wake up one morning and be like, look, I got the knowledge behind me, so I can charge for credit repair. I can charge for funding because it's there. I know what to do. Make sense, everybody? So now, I know it says under 30% utilization. Let's get you paid. Let's come down to the bottom and tell them, well, let's do this breakdown. Oh, shit. You have one account that's 75% utilized. How much can you afford to pay? Let's get you down to 10%. Can you afford $3 a day? That's a Starbucks coffee. That's a Dunkin' Donuts coffee. Can you afford that? Yes, you can. Can you afford $20 a week? Yes, you can. If you can't afford $20 a week to pay your bill, you don't have a bill problem. You have a job problem. You have a cash flow problem. And you want to know what? I'm a job consultant too. Let's go get you more money. Let's go find where your qualifications is, write a resume. Ladies and gentlemen, we all know how to use ChatGPT, right? Put a yes in the chat if we know how to use ChatGPT. Write him a resume. Ask chat, hey chat, I need to write a resume for a client that would, when the person's reading it, that they would want to have that client. They would want to hire that client. Could you do me a favor? Could you ask me some questions about said client that would help me write the best resume for this client? Have that client now answer those questions and now go apply for jobs in the money ratio that they're in. I just gave you a gem, ladies and gentlemen. You just became a job coach because you know that your people are not making the money that they deserve. So let's go get that money. So now, if you get them that money and they can afford to pay their bills, what happens? The utilization goes down, which means we can start working on their credit. When we start working on their credit, what happens? Now they become fundable. Now we can charge them for funding. Now we make that 10%. We teach them how to buy a business. Boom, we go. Now we just created a beautiful circle. Now that we just keep the system rocking. Make sense? That's something you can do. Every person in this room can do that. It starts with you. It starts with you, truly. Let's do the next one. Minimum 5 open primary credit cards with at least 2 years of good payment history. Realistically, ladies and gentlemen, these two right here don't need to be done until the end. Or you can get authorized users. Yes, they're not going to hold as much weight. Guys are going to tell you, some people say, stay away from authorized users, blah, 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 blah. I got you. But here's the thing. I would rather have an authorized user on the account than have 0 on that account. I would rather have something show that somebody's put faith in me to get it so that the bank has something to go off of. I didn't get the $10,000 Amex card because I had a good account for, Credit One Bank with $200. No, I got the Amex account because I had a 35-year-old credit card that had great payment history on it, and it had a $10,000 limit. So I had one trade line, even though it was an authorized user, I had one trade line that showed that I was viable. Make sense? All those other small accounts, they were small, but they did the job. They said, okay, he knows how to pay his bills. That's fantastic. Make sense? No more than 4 unsecured accounts open in the past 12 months. Well, when we read no more than 4 unsecured accounts open in the last 12 months, are you constantly looking for money? Are you constantly going to the bank and asking for debt? What happens is when you do that, you look like a risk-averse person. You want risk. The bank doesn't want risk. The bank wants somebody who is easy to deal with and knows they'll get their money back from. If you have 4 accounts open and you're now applying for another 4 and you're doing that every 12 months, your risk assessment is going through the roof. And eventually they shut the door on you. It doesn't matter where you're opening up. They don't care. They stop it immediately. And now you can't get funding, period. But if you keep this low and you keep it to 1 or 2 opened in a 12-month cycle, you still have the ability to grow through there. Inquiries, same thing. These two go together. Inquiries. What is an inquiry? Does anybody know what an actual inquiry is? Does anybody know what an actual inquiry is? Come on, guys.
Isn't that somebody looking for funding and their credit is being ran? Okay.
So, yes, that is the technical terminology. That's everything that you said. But what is it, Joanne? What are you doing at that point when you're running your credit and they're looking at it? What are you requesting?
You're looking to buy something.
No, don't say buy something. What are you looking for from the bank?
Oh, you're looking to borrow money so that you can get what you want.
Request for debt, Joanne. Anybody ever tells you what is an inquiry? It's a request for debt. It's risk. That's what it is. You're asking the bank to risk on you. Make sense? Does that make sense to everybody? You're asking the bank to risk on you. You're saying, hey, bank, I want you to risk on me. Would you risk on me?
Yeah, basically, if you're eligible
Go
for them
for
to
it.
give you a loan, so you basically, if you're eligible for them to give you a loan, so you pay them back.
Bingo. 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 So why do we want to keep our inquiries low? Well, I don't know. I think it was Dre that said it. And I know Dre is not in. Well, Dre is here with Paul. I think Dre said it the other day when we were, or it was Dre or A-Mob. It was one of the two. I don't remember who it was, but it was one of the two of them. They were talking about inquiries, and they were looking at it, and the way that they explained an inquiry was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. They explained like, look, you went to 6 other entities before you came to me. You went to 6 other entities before you came to me. Hell no, I ain't giving you money. You didn't even pick me first. If 6 other people turned you down, why should I give you money? When I heard that, I was like, oh shit, man, that's great. I like that one. I like that one. I'm going to use that one. Because that's the truth. 9, 13, and 15. So this specific person just turned around and told you, I went to 9 different banks on Experian. And then, look, guys, that don't mean 9 on TransUnion. On Equifax, on Experience, they went to 13. On Equifax, they went to 15. I want you guys to understand that not all the banks pull from the same bureau. So in total, this person went to what? 37 banks to get money? 37 banks to go get money. I guarantee you they got denied from all 37 banks. This is where we've got to understand the system. This is what we got to understand. So the next piece is negative items. Do you have collections, charge-off, late payments, bankruptcies? If any of those say yes, it is a full stop for money. It is 100% full stop. Why is it 100% full stop? Because you don't know how to hold up to your end of the bargain. I give you money, you pay me back. I give you money, you pay me back. If you put something in the collections, be like, yo, bro, I'm not paying you. They don't want to do business with you. You got a collection charge off, same thing. Charge off, I had to get rid of the debt because you refused to pay me. They hate late payments. Collection charge off's a thing. They can write that shit off and get money from that. Okay? That's a part of doing business. But what do they hate about late payments? You don't know how to stay within your obligation. You don't know how to stay within your obligation. If a late payment wasn't a big deal, it wouldn't be on the list. But guess what? They think it's the biggest deal because, what is it? I think on the FICO score, they made it 30% of your score. Payment history is 30% of your score. If payment history is 30% of your score, it could be 30 or 35%. Where is it? Give me a second. I always get that one wrong. 35, excuse me. I was like, I knew I had it, I just didn't remember. 35% of your score is payment history. So that weight is so damn high, it is not even funny. So, that's the key. That's your breakdown. If you were able to break it down just like I did to your client, does your client sign up with you, yes or no? Yes. Yes. There we go. Thank you for the yeses, guys. Guys, did we forget to be engaged in a chat and engaged in a room? Like, I'm sitting here like, what happened? We forgot how to be engaged? What, is everybody sleeping? It's Friday at 3 o'clock. Come on. It's okay. You got your camera on. Just throw a thumbs up. At least I can see you. I got it, guys. I got it. We at work. I get it. Thank you. We've been at work before, ladies and gentlemen. This ain't a new Friday thing, ladies and gents. This ain't new. We've been here before. I'm sitting here begging for friggin' answers. What the hell? I'm about to shut the stream down and go upstairs. I get more from my daughter right now.
We're here.
All right. Yeah. Oh, now it's please don't. Please, everybody, cameras are coming on. Every day, everybody waking the fuck up now. Shit. All right. So Connie, I'm come back to you, Connie.
Okay.
If you were talking to your client right now, that client that we're sitting down with, do you have a better understanding on why they didn't get funding? Why they're not available? Why they're not ready for funding?
Yes, it makes sense.
It makes sense now, right?
Yes.
So that's the first part of the software, right? Now,
Okay.
if we know that the client's not ready for funding, the next piece is let's throw them in a credit repair and start to fix what they're not ready for. Because the key is the collection and the charge off over here is the most important thing that's here that we need to get removed quickly. Make sense?
Yes.
So now let's go over here. See the credit repair tab? There's no going to another software. There's no going anywhere else. I just click the credit repair tab, right? And now guess what? Now it's here. I don't got to go far. Now I just select what the client wants to do. So now watch. Here's all the negatives. Let's just select the negatives. I'm going to select all the negatives here. On the 3 bureaus. If it shows up on the 3 bureaus, we want to make sure that we do it. Okay? Cool? Now I'm done with
Ollie, what does the one that says unknown mean?
So this one that says unknown is actually what it shows up on the credit report. It doesn't show anything on the credit report. So that's what we're gonna put it in. We're gonna put it into the system as this is what it's showing. How is that even possible that it doesn't have a fucking name? Excuse my French. I'm on another level right now. Yes, Miss Mina, I saw you raise your hand. What's good?
So is there a you know how there's normally a little button? How you doing, sir? I haven't talked to you in a minute.
Yeah, it's okay.
Is there a button that says all negatives now? And forgive me, I jumped on because I'm excited about all the new things you're doing, and thank you for all this. And is there a button that says everything negative?
Yeah, you can select each bureau. You can select all the negatives on each bureau.
Perfect.
The reason that I'm doing it this way, guys, is I'm just showing you. I want you to understand that your system is to you. It is not to anybody else. It is to you. If you don't want to dispute inquiries because you know how to do it on the phone, go do it on the phone. Don't waste paper. Don't waste printing. I'm going to let everybody know over here right fucking now. I put so much damn time into this. These letters are fucking long. And they're long for a damn reason. They're long for a damn reason. Okay? I'm about to show everybody what I did that no other software did. I made my own version. I don't know why people weren't doing it.
Amen to that.
I made my own shit. I did not do what everybody else was doing. And I think Kevin and I were on a call one day, and I brought Kevin up to say something to everybody because it's just funny. How many people know what an FCRA dispute letter looks like? Give me a second. I'm waiting to see. I thought I did. No. You probably do. You probably do. Guess what? An FCRA letter dispute could look like 3 freaking pages. Does anybody know the premise behind an FCRA dispute? What it looks like? What they do? I'm gonna list 5 accounts inside the FCRA dispute. When I list my 5 accounts, I'm gonna write a small little piece about it on how you used to dispute it, and then move the fuck on. 3 pages, right? And I send that bitch out. What people didn't realize about an FCRA dispute is, right? Yes, you can. What they don't realize about what an FCRA dispute is the FCRA dispute attacks one part of Metro 2 every single fucking month. Kevin, am I right or am I wrong?
Yes, sir. You're right.
Okay.
100%.
I'm not. We ain't playing fucking games over here. Why, ladies and gentlemen? I am not charging you for credit repair. Did everybody hear that? So why the fuck would I want you in my freaking software for credit repair longer than you need to be in here for? You using up valuable resources. What do you guys pay for? Funding. Let's move your ass to the funding section as quickly as possible. I'm just showing everybody this one because everybody needs to see this. Oh, yeah. Yes. Oh, you saw. Damn, girl, stop watching my screen so hard. Shit, man. Fucking, she watching every damn keystroke that I'm making. Don't worry, I got something coming for you guys. It's gonna be sick. Ms. Gaskins, I'm gonna get to you in 1 second. No. I'm just showing you guys this. Okay, I want you guys to see this. Right? So you guys know what's coming. I'm not fucking playing around. Look at this. Look at every damn law that we put into the damn software. Every single thing. Damage for liability notice. Kevin, you ready for all this? You ready for all this?
Want to see me looking, right?
Yeah, I see you looking. I see your eyes going like this.
Yes,
Damage
sir.
for liability notice. I didn't even get through the damn part to the letter yet. Then we break it down by each and every single Metro 2 section. And we go piece by piece by piece by piece. And I've only added 1 piece to each letter. We have 1,000 pieces coming for each piece. For everybody that doesn't understand what I just said, by the time Oscar picks up that this is a software, it will be 256 years old. Everybody's laughing. Everybody's laughing. By the time they pick up that this is a software, it'll be 256 years old. You know what I'm not doing? I'm not putting the damn credit report inside. I'm not putting any of that other garbage inside. I am literally just putting the information and sending it the hell out. But guess what? This one negative letter that just went out is 41 freaking pages long. So now what I'm going to do is I realize the font's a little big. I'm gonna make the font a little smaller so we can fit more words on a page so that I can go out, because realistically, it's getting scanned through a system. So because it's getting scanned through a system, right, that it doesn't need to be so big. We need it to be there. But here's the thing that we also did differently than everybody else. You come through this last piece over here. Every document gets a full page. Every document gets a full page. Can do me a favor? Can everybody read where Mina Miller is from? Put it in the chat. Don't tell me. Just put it in the chat. Where's Mina Miller from? What city is she from? Wow. Hey guys, let's run. We ain't talking shit. We're just saying. I don't talk poo-poo, but I'm just saying. Can everybody tell me where this person's from? Y'all see Miss Gaskin? She like, yo, let me get closer to the computer. I ain't playing games. I ain't talking crap. I'm not talking crap. I'm just getting to that point where we're starting to fix everything that's wrong. I'm seeing what all the softwares are doing out there. I'm seeing what's going on, and I'm just starting to fix it. That's it. It don't matter what it is anymore. It does not matter what it is anymore. We're playing that game where that's it. It's done. We're not playing with anybody anymore. This is the game. I come to win. Go, Ms. Gaskins. You gotta come off mute, girl. I can't hear you if you ain't talking.
Can't you hear me?
Now I can.
Oh, I was literally going to say exactly what you're doing. My client's student loan letter was 76 pages, and she kind of freaked out. And I was like, I'm not playing anymore. I was like, my man got me right. And we are touching on every single issue that you have that needs to come off. And she was like, oh, okay. And she said, how I gotta send this? I said, individual. So it wound up being 20 letters altogether. She said, I need another pack of paper.
Look, and
this is amazing. This is amazing.
What's the success rate of the process? Nobody, Miss Connie, can you come off mute? I'm gonna answer that for you. Nobody can answer that. Nobody could ever answer that question to you legally by law. You know what you know what the success rate of any credit repair letter is? 0. You want me to answer you that truthfully? 0. You know why? Because nothing is controlled until it gets through the bureau. Now, has we seen it work? In 4 clients that we sent out, we had two get removal. So is it a 50% removal rate? Yeah, it's a 50% removal rate. Is that good? It is what it is. I don't like it, but if that's what it's doing, great. If it's not doing anything else, I know that credit repair takes time, and we shouldn't be looking at the removal rate. What we should be looking at is if it's doing the job when it gets there. Are we getting past the stall letter and getting into the dispute where they're actually doing the investigation? If we're getting there, then we're passing the major piece that we want to be in. That's the key. If we're getting a stall letter immediately, then we have to tweak the system. I want to get past the stall letter. That's the key. If we get him into the actual, past the stall letter and into the piece, that's a great piece. So that's where I'm at. Truth be told, talking to you.
Mm-hmm. Well, no, I like what you're saying because, like I was saying, my initial goal is to get people. I'm a residential loan originator, and I haven't been getting back my clients that I send to credit repair agents. And so I don't want to do credit repair, and this is great because it's not what I do. But if I can use this software and still control what's going on or see what's going on, I don't care. I mean, I care how long it takes, but if we're working on the issues and we're going to have them able to qualify for a mortgage loan and I can see the whole board, then that would be great.
Yeah, you got the whole board over here. Honestly, that's what we're working on. And again, like I said, there's no extra cost to this. We want you to go out and win. You already pay your cost for the software. The game is to win. The game is to go out there and actually win at what you're doing. Now, I picked the enhanced one. The standard one's a little smaller. I'm gonna make them shorter, more condensed, because you know how people are. They just wanna be in a position where they could just do whatever they need. I might make it an FCRA dispute, make it 3-4 pages just as in standard, where we can do that. Because some people are financially challenged. It doesn't mean that they shouldn't get their credit repaired if they're financially challenged. We should do what's right. We should do what's right for them. But the enhanced document is definitely going to be crazy, and the elite and ultimate document is going to be even worse. Yes, I'm adding 2 more statuses. I'm adding 2 more versions. I'm not playing. I told you we have the elite status that just came out where we just got that one. That's Dre. Actually, I'm gonna say I know Dre pops in and out. with Paul, but Dre actually wrote with his guy. He actually wrote the thing, the credit repair letters. Angel, I was like, where did you go? Angel, no, you can charge them if you want, but here's the thing. I just charge them for the printing because you're not making, if you're bringing them in for credit repair, then charge them for credit repair like Kevin is. But if you're bringing them in for funding, right? Tell them to pay for the damn printing. You don't pay any extra for it. You want to get them done and get them to funding. That's the key. You pick whichever way you want to go. Like Connie, she can't get them funded if they don't go through credit repair. That's what everybody's having. That's why we built it, because we knew. So I sat down with Dre and I was like, Dre, why the fuck are all these people leaving? Right? What was the answer on all the leave request forms for cancellation? Can't get funded. Why? I went back and looked in the files. They all needed credit repair. That's why we added the piece to the software. Go out and go get it now. Go out and you go create it. You go out and go build it up and kick ass. So basically free until funded 10%. Oh, that's smart. I would feel like that's a deal. It is a deal. You could do something in the beginning to generate, but you're really, Angel, let's run this back one more time. Ready? Everybody, let's run this back one more time. Ready? Control-Shift-R. Brand new. Ready? Somebody want to put a stopwatch on and how quick I'm going to do this?
I can do for you.
Do a stopwatch. Ready?
Okay.
Let
me open.
Go. You tell me.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, and go.
I click credit repair. I'll select all. 1, 2, 3. Scroll down to the bottom. I want to do enhanced. I'll select my round. I'm going to select round 3 at this point, and I'm going to hit generate. I'm done.
16 seconds. 16 seconds.
I'm done. Yo, Tyrone's going 16 seconds. I see him say 16 seconds. He's like, damn.
Man, I'm going to pay for the software for the entire year, man. I'm not done. I want you guys to understand something. The reason that Coach V and Coach Vivian teach this class on Friday is so I can go back to work. So I can go back to work. Do you guys see what I do when I go back to work? Literally, my board is right there. On my board, I write KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. Why do I have to make the selection so fucking hard for you guys? Now, can we go in depth in pieces and start making it? So, yes, we could. But how many people are here are going to go actually look at the account and what they're selecting? Put a me in the chat if you're going to go in the account and go, what am I selecting? Look, and now it did it. It generated all the letters. It generated your inquiry rounds. It generated everything. Yes, Mr. Brian Brown.
What up, bro?
What up, broski? I saw you come in. I saw your face pop up. I think Mina called you and said, get your ass on this meeting. He's dropping some straight fire.
She told me yesterday. I've been tied up, man, trying to do what you're doing right now. So yeah, I gotta be here, man. How y'all doing, man? I miss y'all.
You too, brother. We miss y'all too. It's just I've been working, man. I've just been working. I've been hustling. That's it. This is where I'm at right now. This is where I'm at. I'm done watching people take advantage of the community. I'm done watching people do the wrong thing by the community. Now it's my turn. I promise you guys, by the time we're done with this, by the end of this year, we're going to have at least 1,000 people in this software. Yes, Mr. Joseph. Mr. Carlo Joseph.
So, once we're done with that, what do? We send that to you, and how do you charge for printing? Do you charge per letter? Or?
Same way we did it at Metro 2. We're not changing anything different, brother.
No, I haven't done Metro 2. That's all my concern. Do you
So
charge?
they'll invoice you. They'll handle it over there. You have a whole team behind it. It's the same team that does the printing for Metro 2 is going to do the printing here. Same exact way. Everything's the same. So if I click send to printing right now, they'll get it. But this client, every time, I feel bad for this client because this client gets a thing. Every time we generate letters for her, they get a message over here. So I need to get a new client because I don't know if this client knows me. But yeah, we go through and they come in, they'll break down the whole file for you. They'll break down how many pages, they'll break down how many letters is going out, how many, if you want to go standard, if you want to go mail with tracking, what it's going to cost, the whole breakdown. They'll do everything for you. Okay?
Got it. Thank you.
This is that. And then, yeah, it's just, I love these letters. So Ray is the one that added the, and look, guys, look, it says 1 to 5 items. We don't ever go over 5 items. I don't allow you to go over 5 items. So I can tell you, am I trying to make money here? Am I trying to make money or are we trying to get credit repair done over here? Am I trying to make money or trying to get credit repair done over here? What am I trying to do? That's it. Trying to get these clients' files done and get them out. Dre's thing that what Dre was teaching me, holy crap, his file that's coming. That build out that's coming. We got a couple of addeds that we're adding into the software for this, but that's the key. So Connie, this is how it works. That's it. Now, Connie, here's the cool thing. Say you don't want to charge your client for credit repair. You don't charge him for credit repair. You say, hey, credit repair is free. Where do you really get paid? This is so Dre is my business partner. He hopped on a little bit before, but Dre and I, we're a funding company. So we make money when the client gets to the funding section. We make 10% of it, whatever you get through the door. So if you're, why would I charge for something that's over here? Be like, look, I'll get everything set up for you. You just pay for printing. If you don't want to print it out yourself, Connie, you just send it out to the printing company. Let them pay for the printing. Whatever it costs, I'm not charging you for credit repair. You just got to pay for the printing. Okay. Or if you want to print it yourself, you print it yourself, whatever you want to do. So I don't know what type of time you have. It's on you. The third-party agency that handles that is they handle the printing over there. They'll do it all for you, and a lot of the people in here have used the printing company. Whatchamacallit, that we utilize. Hold on, I got the thing. But on the other hand, that's it. Now, I'm gonna give you guys one big update. It's not in, but it's developed. One huge update. Yo, Kevin, you ready for this? Kevin's like, damn, bro.
Get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it.
You ready? I'm going to make a AI agent inside of the software to run your rounds every single month for you automatically. Oh. Hey, V, how you feeling, girl?
Hey, that was my...
That is crazy. Say that again.
Yo, repeat that again. Run that back.
I am going to make an AI agent to run your rounds for you every single month. We're working on it now. The AI agent's name is going to be Mo. Mo will help you run your rounds for you. Get your documents from your clients. Do everything. We are not there yet. But Mo will be your AI agent. The only thing Mo is not going to do is text your client for you, but it will send a predefined email, all that stuff. We are working on Mo as we speak. So Mo is coming.
How did you come up with Mo?
What do you mean?
How did you come up with the name AI Mo?
You want my God's honest truth?
Yeah.
It's the name of my business partner's son.
There you go. All right.
Guys, who's Carmela? Does anybody know who Carmela is?
Your daughter.
Thank you. Well, you're not allowed to answer that question. You of everybody.
That's why I didn't answer. I knew that.
So, everybody, when we start to add an AI into it, it's going to be close to the system. So you're going to know it's somebody close to us. So Mo is Ahmed's son. Carmela's my daughter. And all that stuff. Carmela will be up and running soon as freaking Claude, ChatGPT, and Gemini want to, work with us. Yo, I'll pay for the software for the whole... Guys, the software isn't going up. I want everybody to understand this. The software price isn't going up. We're not raising the price for everybody that's in this room. It's not going up. So it doesn't matter if you pay per month or per year. It does not matter. I don't care. Realistically, it's no sweat off my back. There's no sweat off my back on how we do it. But I'm not raising the price on you guys. The only thing I might do, because we got a couple of bad actors in here, is Claude giving you, oh my God, Claude, it's not Claude, it's the lot of the three of them that are giving me grief. Claude's being a little bit of a bitch, so is ChatGPT. They're both being a little bit of a bitch, but we'll get through it. I want everybody to notice right now, realistically to everybody, right? Realistically to everybody. I promise you that I'm not raising the price on everybody that's in this room. I promise you that I'm not raising the price on anybody in this room. And there's my little baby. I'm not going anywhere. It's not going up. Our key is the people that are coming through the door that didn't lock in when I told her or cancel their damn thing. There she is. There's the real Carmela. Come here, baby. Come say hi to everybody. No, why not? I'm not going to let you go.
Carmela, come here. Let me see you.
Come here, baby girl. Everybody wants to see you. Come to daddy. Come here, Papa. There's my baby. Say hi to everybody. Good job. Good wave.
Sweetie.
Hello, beautiful. Hello, beautiful.
Say hi.
She's gorgeous.
Thank you.
Isn't she beautiful?
She's grown so much.
Oh yeah, she's grown like a weed. She's grown
so
like
small. Just not too long ago.
Oh, she was waving.
Yep, she does it. She's been doing that for a while now, for waving to everybody. She's just, and she's solid, guys. Holy shit! The other day she smacked me on the face, and it actually hurt. I was like, damn, girl. I'm like, holy shit. I'm like, yo, you got some heavy ass hands.
That's good practice for her when she becomes a teenager.
Yes, Joanne, you have a question. Yes, boo-boo.
Yeah, I noticed you haven't been mentioning this as you were before you built the system the way it is. Mm-hmm. But it used to be when we were printing out before we printed out the letters, mm-hmm. we were making adjustments so that eOscar wouldn't pick up that it was generated. Do we not have to do that anymore? And is Mo? Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Guys, when I build something out, I say again, remember, KISS, keep it simple, stupid. Why give you guys extra shit that you don't have to do? Is there a simulator in the software? No, Miss Connie. You know why there's not a simulator in the software? I'll be straight with you. Because nobody actually knows the true algorithm. Nobody actually knows the true algorithm. Now, I'll tell you something. I broke it down, right? I know is what's required for an 850 credit score. And if I guarantee if I play with ChatGPT for a few days and Claude, I can actually get somewhat of the algorithm to build it. But here's the thing. Once they allow you to figure it out, and that's why they did FICO 10 score, they're going to change it up immediately. So that's the key of what I'm trying to do is I don't want to put some time into it and then boom, it just gets changed. Updates are happening, guys. Things are happening in the most craziest way. And there's things that I'm adding. I think like how to do your first consultation, like how to make money. So what does everybody mean? Like they want to know how to make money in the software. Where are you stuck making money in the software? Be careful, baby girl. Be careful. No, not these books. These books are going to hurt you, baby. These books will hurt you.
These books are going to hurt you as a table fell
They will change it. Okay. But guys, come to me right now. Where are you stuck? Where are you stuck with the making money piece?
Come on, baby. Let's go upstairs. Let's go feed you.
Okay.
I have.
You don't know why
I
they're
guess
not
it would
closing
be-
the deal. Well, I'm gonna tell you why you're not closing the deal. First, your client's broke. First, your client's broke. Like, that's why you're not closing the deal. You're telling them $4,000. Your client's assholes like this at that point. What did you just say? Your client's broke. So get a better client. You know how you get a better client? Don't matter what you're telling them. You could tell them $5. They still broke. So what did I just tell you in the beginning of class? If they can't afford to pay $3, what do you got to do? I'm now a job coach. Go write a resume for them and find them a better fucking job. They broke. And charge them for that shit. Okay? How much are you going to charge me? Well, we're going to take your income from $45,000 to $75,000. We're going to make you $30,000 extra a year, which is going to cause you to pay down your bills and get your credit right. Okay? There you go, Miss Gaskins. There you go. Get their money right, and you'll get them right. But the problem is people don't realize that's how important it is to get their money right. Once you get their money right, then you can get them right. They're broke. That's why we look for funding clients. People that are looking for money, what do they have? Now watch. I'm tell you guys something. I got a funding client the other day, right? Guy comes in, 810 credit score. I was like, oh, fuck, let's go. You know how Coach V does. She does little things, okay? He comes to me, I got good credit, I got this, I got that, blah, 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 blah. I want to buy a what's that stupid shit? I want to buy a vending machine route, and I got the guy to send me, I need $100,000, blah, 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 blah. I said, yeah, I've heard it all before, bro. I've heard all this shit before. I was like, okay. So I said, look, my cost is 10% of whatever you get through the door. So if you get 100,000, I get 10,000. You get 110,000, I get 11,000. So whatever you need, you got to put 10% on top of it. He goes, what? I said, whatever you need, you got to put 10% on top of it. So he said, all right. Puts 10% on top of the money that he had to get. He goes, I'm going to get 120. Okay. So I'm going to make 12,000. We'll do that right. Okay. I go, we got to sign a contract. Here's the contract. I'll do it with you on the phone. He goes to go do it on the phone, send a contract. He goes, oh, it's not working for me. I was like, I knew it was working for him. Guy got cold feet when he got to pay $10,000 when the shit actually hits the fan. Because when people start to get money and start to do it, you don't know how to do it. People don't really want to move. What did I do to close?
That's absolutely correct. Yeah, that is absolutely correct. And in the funding, well, you know, I'm in the loan business, and 10%. When you really think about it, what those hard money lenders are doing anyway, they're getting it anyway.
15%.
So you might as well. You can do it here, or you can do it there.
15% hard money.
Hard money is 18 easy right now.
18 easy right now. So I heard 15. My brother-in-law told me 15 last time I spoke with him. So we got 15, we got 18, and they can go all the way up to 25. And then you go to the guy that called me while I was in class. He does a factor rate of 1.75%. 1.75 on top of the money for a business loan. So that means you paying almost 2 times what they're lending out. Money is money, ladies and gentlemen. They're gonna make it no matter what. So I turned around, I got in the room with the guy. I'm gonna be like, look, here's the thing. You're either gonna waste my time or you're gonna waste somebody else's time, but you ain't sure as damn hell not wasting my fucking time. So we signing this contract to what or what today? Do you have any other questions? Yes or no? Bro, look, I got fucking time to waste with you. I was like,
you know what? If you didn't fund him, I guarantee you he's gonna be back after he sits there and makes 10 calls. He's gonna come back.
Give me a week. Give me a week. He's gonna call me right back. I don't give a shit about your 810 credit score. You know why I don't give a shit about your 810 credit score? He only had one fucking credit card. on his account. So yeah, you got an 810, right? Because we don't give a shit about the credit score, right, ladies and gentlemen? But we knew exactly why he wouldn't get funded. They weren't going to give him the 100K. So my boy called my boy that does the funding with me, right? Okay, I sent him to another friend of mine. He goes, Ali. He goes, this guy's not going to get that money that he's looking for. I said, why? He goes, you already know why. I was like, I do, but I just wanted to hear it come out of your mouth. I just want to hear that my software is as good as it is. He goes, he doesn't have comparables. He doesn't have the comparables. He goes, if he gets 50K, he gets 50K. I said, okay. So he'll call me after he runs it through the bank. He gets a couple of approvals, and he gets a couple of approvals for $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, and he gets nothing. And then when he comes back, the price is going to be 15%. Because yesterday's price is not today's price. Yesterday's price is not today's price. I'm starting to learn that. I was taught never leave money on the table, and now I'm leaving money on the table. So, Angel, that's why you're not closing deals down, because your client is not qualified. Your client is not.
I missed it. I'm talking to a guest.
It's okay, but I'm telling you, your client's not qualified. That's the reason that you're not getting qualified. Client's not qualified. So we got to find better clients. And we got to start at the beginning with them and move them to certain things. Let me ask you a question. Any mentor told you to become a job coach and move your client to get a better job? I know Ms. Gaskins just mouthed, nope. Nope. You ready for this? Let's do this.
So when you say this is a good segue. Go ahead, show. Tell them.
Ready? Watch this. Hold on. I'm gonna open up an incognito tab, right? I'm gonna show you guys how easy it is to do this. It's shit. Ready? You guys gotta learn how to use your computers to the fullest extent. So I'm using Claude. Yes.
I'm about to say, you about to do exactly what this. So my client came to me for funding. I'm like, sweetie, you can't get no money to start no business. You got to fix your life first. How about we help you get a better job? Because right now you got a credit report with nothing on it, and what you got on it is bad. We got to fix that. I said, but you can't even afford to pay me for credit repair. This is why you're having to mail 18 plus 2, 76-page letters. So how about you focus on get those letters out, and then you pay me to fix your resume so you can get a better job. So you can actually do it the right way.
You know what I'm seeing outside? I'm going to say this to you guys, and I'm very worried about it. I keep seeing it over and over and over again, is these guys that keep going out to the people and doing the same thing over and over. They selling these courses, they're selling this stuff, and they ain't doing shit for the people that are out there. They ain't doing shit for the people that are out there. So if I'm going to teach you guys, I'm going to teach you guys how to change somebody's fucking life immediately. Forget about it. Forget about the bullshit. Because what happens when you change their life? You change the circumstance. We can all sell a business, but we can't. Some people are not meant to work in a business. Some people are not meant to open a business. I'm going to be straight with you. So let's change their life for the better. How about if we get them another $10,000 to $15,000 by switching their job? By finding out their skills. Let's get him a better job by doing that. So watch this. So for me, I hate typing shit out. So one thing that I don't like about Claude is with chat, they at least have the feature to do speech to text, right? All right. So I don't like that. So on a Windows PC, if you hit Windows H, you pop up the little thing over here, and now I can do speech to text on Windows. Now watch this. I'm going to stop this. So if I close that out, let's do this. Watch. Now I'm going to do the same thing, and I'm going to write this out. I need you to be an HR professional. You know exactly what you're looking for that is going to hire the best client. And we're going to reverse engineer and write the best resume for our client for me. So how I want you to do this is, I don't have a client right now, but I want to set this chat up so you'll ask me these questions. I will give said questions to the client. Client will then answer those questions, and then we can come write a resume for them immediately. This resume is going to include the header. It's going to include a little bit about them. Again, you're going to give me this, a little bit about them if needed, if you feel that that's right, and then the work experience for whatever you dictate in said work experience. And then whatever class qualifications or anything that will be relevant towards said job. Now, the one major thing that I want to do is make this resume specific towards the job that we're looking at. So if the job is a secretary, let's get the secretary. Let's make this resume specific towards the secretary and why I would be hired as a great secretary. If it's warehouse, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, let's do it that way. Done. Prompt. Chat. There you go. Paste. There's the prompt. Run the prompt. I'm done. I knew you were going to ask, Ms. Gaskins. I saw your freaking eyes moving. Bingo. Now it's asking me for all the information. Now as we finish as we fill this out, it's going to write that resume. And when it writes that resume, now watch this. I'm going to show you guys this. Can you do me a favor, just for training purposes? I'm showing a bunch of people this. Can you actually write a fake resume with fake information that we can show the class on what we're doing right now and how we're doing it so that they can see it live as we're doing this, because we're live on YouTube and in class. So now it's going to populate fake data. Now it's going to populate fake data for you. Guys, I do this all day long. This is how you close your clients. This is how you close your clients. Pull them out of their circumstance, put them in a new circumstance, and they're ready to rock and roll. It's 4:30 in the afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, Eastern Standard. It's 4:30 in the afternoon. We should not have any excuses. No, we don't. We don't. We shouldn't have any excuses. But the problem is that we're creating excuses in today's day and age, not because of excuse, because we actually are afraid of what we can achieve if we put a little effort in. We're afraid of our own damn success. Here you go. Jessica Taylor's resume is popping up on the side of the screen over here. Ready? Look at this. Look at that. Got the LinkedIn information, email address, phone number thing, professional summary, who it is, professional experience, what they need, right? Education, core skill qualifications, certifications, done. What more do I have to show you guys? Do I have to implement Claude into the actual software so you guys start utilizing AI the way that you should? Okay, everybody goes, yes. You guys have the ability to be super successful. Every single person in this room has the ability to be super successful. They do. You do. It's up to you. You want to know something? I'll tell you guys what's something so crazy. You ready for this? It's exciting for me. I got 2 orders that came in last night through the score machine for printing. Both of them paid. Both of them paid. So Nicole, actually, that's a good question. I'll answer that in a second. You know what was so cool about getting those orders through the score machine last night? I control my destiny now. Nobody else. I control my success. I control whether the clients go down or up. I control. Oh, what's this? Oh, thanks, baby. I love you guys. Thank you so much. I control what's going on. So because I control what's going on, at the end of the day, I control whether I win or not. Start to control that. Oh, you guys actually want... Viv, you could have just asked me. I would have pushed it in the chat. But thanks, babe. Oh, hey, baby girl. No, I got it. I didn't know. I would have absolutely 2 seconds. I would have posted that in there for everybody. I want you guys to understand that, like, we're here, guys. I use every AI that's out there. So just to answer Nicole's question, I use every AI that's out there. I like chat for certain things. I like Claude for certain things. And Ray put me on this new one yesterday. I really, really like the shit that it does. Hold on. Let's see. Let me bring this up. Where is it? That's a block. Where's the other one? This one. No, that's the ebook. I'm writing an ebook for the software, guys, just to let everybody know. Is this it? Yes. Okay, this one's it. Look at this shit. Look at this one. This one's called Lovable. So he taught me about this. This one.
You just get onto Lovable?
Yeah, Lovable.
You just get onto Lovable. I'm mad at you.
I don't, girl, you need to understand something. My fucking head is in the sand.
I'm sorry.
My head is in the sand. I don't got time to go put my head in there. So I tried Manus. Manus made me sign up for Manus with Facebook. I used it for like 30 seconds. Look, you know why I like ChatGPT? ChatGPT's got that little speech to text thing. That speech to text thing changes everything because you're not writing a page-long prompt out, okay? Copy and pasting this stupid-ass prompt out every single time. No, I'm just writing. I'm speaking it. And that changes the game, right? That changes the game crazily. I like Claude. Claude's reasoning is definitely through the roof. Definitely something that I like a lot. But
True.
What happened?
Manus is for refining. So I finish in Claude and I will take it to Manus and Manus will 10x it. That's how I use Manus. Manus can be very expensive because that is literally off of 300 credits a day. But you don't work through Manus. You work through ChatGPT to get all your stuff in. Because like you said, dictate into chat. Have chat build it out. Then take it over to Claude. Have Claude to define it because Claude got that thing. Like he got that.
Yeah,
he got
it. Dang.
Got that. then once you get what you want and you think it's good, take it to Manus. Well, mine is Maxwell. Give it to Manus, and Manus will do something with it, and you be like, "Damn, mic drop." That is my cycle.
All right.
Nice.
I'll take a look at it. I'm not the person that hates. I'm the person
because I develop my apps and my web pages in ChatGPT.
Mm-hmm.
Take them to Claude to make sure that my develop tool, like the template of what I'm giving to Lovable, it hasn't missed anything. Claude will pick up on what it's missing and refine it. And then once it's all find out, then I drop it in Lovable because you'll burn up credits in Lovable too. So like the same thing. Have your ChatGPT to do everything you want, put that development document in place, then give it to Claude and have Claude review it.
I like it.
Claude will add in what ChatGPT will miss. Because remember, ChatGPT is task oriented, where Claude having that agent in the background, even though it doesn't always work, even if you're not in co-work, it will literally take it and humanize it and adjust it so that it is top notch. And then once you're finished, then take it to lovable. So literally you're tweaking once it gets to lovable, but it's already ding done.
That's exactly what I did yesterday. That's exactly what I did yesterday. And look, it's so AI has made life easy in the sense of if you have an idea now, you can put it through very quickly. You can start to put it through. So I hate ChatGPT. So okay, let me show you guys something. I developed this last night. So I manifest through ChatGPT. Anybody do your manifestations on ChatGPT?
Yes.
Don't look at that. That's something else, guys. Here you go. Where is my manifestation? Here you go. Here's my manifestation. So I manifest what I want on ChatGPT. That's what I want. So now when I do my manifestations, I do my manifestations on chat because I can actually draw what I'm seeing in my brain. I can actually draw what I'm seeing in my brain. So last night I'm sitting on the thing, I was talking to my wife, and I explained the whole hierarchy of the system, how we're going to build out the softwares, what the exit strategy is, the whole nine. And she goes, you actually planned this out. I actually wrote it out in chat weeks ago. I explained it to Ray physically the other day. So when I explained it to my wife and I showed her, she goes, so that thing with the private jet, you really want a private jet? I was like, yes, I really want a private jet. Like, I want to never have to walk into an airport ever again in my life. I don't want to do that. I literally want to move to Greenwich, Connecticut, because the private jet hangar is literally inside, right in the same vicinity. And then you just get on the jet and just leave and go wherever you need to go.
I remember when your picture only had the one car and the jet.
Well, it's not the one car and the jet. It's right there. It's my car, which I already own.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm talking about that. Like that, I remember that picture.
I changed. That was Ray's picture. Ray made that for me. Ray's made that for me. But then when I started manifesting on ChatGPT, and ChatGPT was able to, I took the picture of my car. This is my actual car. This is not somebody else's car. This is the car that I own right here. I took the picture from when they sold me the car. I put it in a chat. I said, this is my car. I want you to take the picture of my car and put it with a 787 Dreamliner as a background with the Rolls-Royce engines. So here's my car. Here's the jet that I want. Even though the thing doesn't even make sense, nothing makes sense. It doesn't matter. But now every day when I come to sit in my office, Ray put the picture up of the Rolls Royce and the jet in the background. When I come sit in my office, this is my brand. This is what I want out of my brand. This is what I want for people that are going out over here. This is where I'm headed. And I'm going to get there. Here's the brand. Here's what the brand can do. Everybody should be manifesting through ChatGPT. Every single day. What do you want? I got the house. Like I said, I have the car. I got the watch. I don't need me physically to have. It's the last thing that I want is the jet. That's the last thing I want, guys. Then after that, what do? It's just freaking buying buildings, buying businesses, and just keep reinvesting and reinvesting and reinvesting because you buy everything you want. You get it? I hit it. I didn't even realize that I hit it. You know how fast life changes when you start hitting where you want to be? It changes like this. Dre's in Atlanta right now. What is Dre doing? Dre's recording content for his 3-day challenge or 5-day challenge with Cash and Paul. He's getting ready. He's gearing up for that. That's the next influx of all the new score machine users. A-Mob's got a whatchamacallit, a 3 to 5 day challenge in 2 weeks. I don't know what these challenges are. So he's got a 3 to 5 day challenge in 2 weeks. He's gonna drop. There's the next influx of the score machine people. I'm running ads. I'm doing whatever we can, closing deals down. Guys, money's in the street. You just got to get people to part with it. You got to get people to part with it. How do you part? You either show them value, right? Or you show them something. Ooh, what's that? Which one is this one, Ray? Ray's posted all the
That's
pictures
new.
he's created. Let's see this one. There's another one. Look at this one, guys. Ray will create you whatever you want.
Yes.
Hey, Ray, how are you at making good-looking cowboys?
However good Chat GPT is. Here's the thing. You ready for this? When you want to sell to the poor, you sell them out of poverty. When you want to sell to the rich, you sell them how to get their time back. I'm going to say that again. When you want to sell to the poor, you sell them out of poverty. When you want to sell to the rich, you sell them how to get their time back. Once you understand that, you'll be able to destroy whatever you're doing. You want to sell to poor, sell them how to get out of poverty. You want to sell to rich? You want to sell to the rich, you sell them their time back. I feel spent. I feel like I gave you guys everything in an hour and a half. I haven't done this in a long time. I feel like y'all just sucked the life out of me. Angel's like, I'm coming back. Come here. I got you. Damn, I feel spent. Y'all been quiet, so I know Teach came to class today because everybody's been quiet. Which line?
Okay.
Go for it, Mina. Go for it.
I have a question. So, and I haven't been on in a while. The
Neither have I.
letters. Oh, welcome back. The letters. Do the letters, is it like a CRM where I'll be able to say, hey, this is the next round for my client. If I send them out today, I got 30 days for the next round. I send them emails directly from, if there's a video I should watch, just tell me that part. Can you do, is it like a CRM?
CRM is there. It's right here.
Okay, let me turn my screen. My computer died, so I'm on my phone. Hold on.
That's fine. CRM's here.
CRM is.
If something's missing,
Point to it again.
CRM. Literally says CRM.
I know, remember, I'm on my phone, so give me a second.
I got you. But I'm saying,
Oh, there we go.
It literally
CRM,
says CRM.
Got it. So CRM's there.
Okay.
And does it do, remember a while back, I asked for an analysis report. Initially, I think I sent it to Ray to say, hey, this is the one we need. So when I know it's not credit repair, but when I talk to clients about what we have to do, the report that I requested, or I suggested, I should say, you guys to do,
Did you put it here?
Yeah, I did. I put it there and I gave it to Ray and I gave you guys mine with all my information in it.
So I don't know.
The PDF, correct, Mina?
Yes, the PDF that says, hey.
Okay. So
We have provided that to our dev.
Okay.
All right. So he's provided it to the developer. I didn't even know that. So at the end of the day, whatever. But when we come in, if he did that, let him rock. So here, just to show you this, like, where is that person? Here we go. Sure. Come over here. Right. And now you can do your generated letters. Right.
Perfect.
What round you're in, your Equifax settlement, if the client has an Equifax settlement report. So you can add it to the letter. You have your raw data, and then you have all your profile documents. Ladies and gentlemen, who's been in my Metro 2 class? Put a me in the chat if you've been in my Metro 2 class. And CJ, If you want to
Yeah.
sell to the rich, you sell them back their time. If you want to sell to the poor, you sell them how to get rich.
Oh yeah, I got it. All right.
Okay? I said, so if
Yeah.
you want to sell to the poor, you teach them how to get rich. If you want to sell to the rich, you teach them how to get back their time. Put all your information over here, and this is for the Equifax settlement. You have to put the full thing and then all the data over here. Now, ladies and gentlemen, guess what you can put over here? CFPB and FTC reports inside of the letter. So now the Bureau gets it.
Perfect. What about affidavit of identity? Because I've had to use that quite a bit lately.
You could do that right on the front. You can do that right on the front.
Okay.
You can literally add it. If we want to add another piece where we want to add it at the top, we'll just put that. I could do an affidavit of identity piece at the bottom over here if we need to do that. But
Okay.
that's not an issue.
And it's just it's a personal portal. It's not a client portal as well, correct?
Client portal is being built as we speak because we're redeveloping it for the whole score machine.
Perfect.
So
Thanks.
yes, it's coming.
So I can just get rid of my Metro 2.
I mean, that's the goal.
I'm just saying.
That's the goal. That's the goal. I want everybody printing and utilizing this software. I don't think I need to have them in 5 different places anymore. Go do your class, Ray.
Okay. Let me make you host.
Yeah, make me host.
Okay, now you're host. Bye.
I'm sorry, did I miss it? What did you say about the recording for today? Or do you have it, the class recording?
It's usually on Metro 2. I'm Metro 2 on YouTube. So right now we're live on YouTube.
On YouTube, okay.
Yes, ma'am. I put everything on YouTube.
Okay.
And then if it has, so because we have people working at all different times, if I record it, if I'm not awake or whatever, somebody can get the recording off of YouTube and just go to, and then, work on it if they need to. Smart Hustlers.
Ali, question.
Yes, maybe answer.
I'm not seeing that credit repair section in my score machine.
Text Ray. Ray, you literally just text Ray.
Did it already.
All you gotta
Okay.
do. Oh fuck, where'd he go? Gotta find that. Ray was popping it in the thing. Give me a second. Let me find his message. Just got a text message. Text message Ray. He'll unlock it for you. It's literally a button on the
Gotcha.
back end. Where the hell is it? Here. There we go. I'll write it for everybody over here. Copy, paste. There you go. Shit, I wasn't supposed to teach a class until the end of the month. We got some things coming. I'm gonna start doing a release. Hold on, Miss Gaska. I'm gonna start doing the releases on the 28th of every month. I'm gonna start pushing out the new developments on the 28th of every month. So guys, just look for it. So just be prepared. Be prepared. It's coming out on the 28th of every month. So on the 28th, if you see something change with your software, you'll be like, "Ooh, I gotta go to class." That's the day. Right? Yes, Miss Gaskins.
So I want to have a better understanding of when we go to the tab that has the law engine that talks about the negative items.
Don't worry about the law engine anymore. If you have the credit repair unlocked, don't even worry. I just made the letter for you.
That's why I was asking, because I'm like, okay, I don't really know if it's doing anything, but I know like when we do the credit repair, we don't talk about the negative items. Are we?
That's up to you.
You
You do whatever you want on that end.
I'm saying it didn't show up. That's what I was saying.
What do you mean it didn't show up?
So there were negative, like late items that didn't show up when I went to the credit repair part. The credit repair part pulled up charge off.
It didn't make the credit repair letter, the late payment letter.
Yeah.
Okay, so remember, beta. The minute you see an error, write in.
Okay. I didn't know if it was an error. That's what. Okay.
If something is negative, not showing up, and you know it's there, it's an error.
Okay.
But that's why
and I was like, okay, I didn't want to, I was like, okay, well, maybe it's something different and it's separate. That was I still needed to do the Metro 2 part.
Do you know why? Do you know why we're in beta now?
Yeah, I know. But I didn't know if it was an error or not because we're getting all the kinks out.
Bingo. That's why we're in beta, because the credit reports and the things that we have, the negative items that we have, are as much as we have. I'm not actively looking for credit repair clients. So I want everybody to understand that. I'm not actively looking for credit repair clients. So if we see something that's not right, we see something that's not working, right? I want you to understand it's not working. So tell me it's not working so I can fix it immediately. Updates get done in the system in 48 hours. If you find a bug, 48 hours later it should be fixed.
I didn't know it was a bug. That's why I'm asking. I was like, I'll ask today.
It's a bug. It's a bug.
Okay. Because I'm doing myself again, and I was like, okay, there was some negative stuff I saw that didn't show when I went to the credit repair part.
Always let the team know.
Okay.
I'll
do that today.
Always let the team.
Before I reprint again, because I want to mail it. I want you to mail it all out at one time.
Sure, that's fine. If you see something that's negative, let me know. We're getting in. Round 1, ladies and gentlemen, on enhanced is like you're telling them like nicely, like, hey, just letting you know, like, I think these should be reviewed. I'm letting everybody know. Round 1 is not, I didn't go balls to the wall because we want to start the dispute process, because you can't get the CFPB involved and the FTC involved until after 45 days if you're doing a request. So we were really nice in round 1. It's actually very polite. I think that this information doesn't line up. If you can please look into it, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. As we're starting to push through round 2, it starts to turn up. The fire starts to turn on higher and higher and higher. And then round 6, you can see the loss sets that we put in. The loss sets are huge. So just to give you guys that idea of what's coming, it's coming like wildfire. So that's why I showed round 6, because everybody was like, oh, you didn't include the laws and everything. I'm like, yes, I included the laws. Like I did. I did it. It's there. It just needs time. That's it. You need to build up to it. I don't know. I keep muting myself over here. Any questions before I end? Fowiz and Connie, because I know you guys came from Herman. Did I answer you guys? Did I answer your guys' question today? Did I go through the software? I know it was like an overview. It wasn't crazy, but did I go through enough for you guys to understand what you paid for?
Yes.
Yeah.
You went through enough. I still need to do some research and work with it a little bit. But yes, you answered my question.
Perfect. On the calendar, when you're on the dashboard, on the calendar, if you go to the date, it will have all the days we're in class. Now, I know Herman's class is at 7 o'clock with Coach Mike. Coach Mike told me that. Okay? These classes are recorded, so you guys can check it on YouTube. But I think this class on the Thursday night classes are at 8 o'clock. So if you're done with that class, you can always jump into our class and we'll go through it and we'll let you guys, we'll walk through and whatever you guys need. Okay?
Okay. Now, if I have a specific client that I'm working through and kind of stuck, is there something I can bring to class for kind of help with that?
Mastermind on Friday is usually the question class. I want people to come. I want people to come to Fridays with questions.
Okay.
That's the key. That's where the class where we want it. So it's a mastermind.
Friday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Friday's the mastermind. That's why I do it at 3 o'clock. Okay. How, Ms. Gaskins? I think you're the oldest one in the room over here. I don't mean by age. I think you're the oldest one, meaning in with us in the system, the oldest. My Friday classes. How long did they used to go?
5 to 6 hours.
We used to go 5 to 6 hours. That's why we started at 3.
6, yeah.
5 6 hours. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we've had some 7-hour ones too. Yeah.
1 o'clock in the morning.
That's extremely long. That's why we do them at 3 o'clock. I don't like handcuffing myself, especially when we're going to be launching new stuff and doing new stuff. I don't like handcuffing myself to say, okay, well, we're going to be here for an hour and a half. You be here for as long as you can stomach it. And then we're going to go away. I I don't know what else to do. I don't know what else to tell you guys today. Like I said, I feel drained. It's a lot that comes in and out of the software, a lot that we do. But guys, I want you to do me a favor, especially Herman's crew. Herman's crew, go back into your thing with Coach Mike and your school thing and be like, yo, if you did not join the score machine class today, you guys did yourself a disservice. Like, they went through everything. Let them know that classes are every day, Monday through Friday, and at 3 p.m. EST on Friday. Let them know. Because there's people that are in your group, in that school community, that don't know what the heck they bought, like Miss Connie. They know they needed it, but they just didn't remember what they bought it for. And I don't put anybody on blast. I'll let everybody know that you're here for a reason. Let's get you to the promised land. Now, my favorite piece that I like to talk about is the affiliate program. Everybody in here should be referring affiliates. Everybody in here should be referring affiliates. Yo, Dante Lynn ain't in here. Fuck, man. Everybody should be referring affiliates. Okay? Coach V's making a killing off of it. I mean, I want everybody to start pushing people through. I talked to somebody yesterday, and I told them, if you're not up and running with your system, if you're not doing credit repair, you're not actively doing what needs to be done, start referring people. Start getting paid to refer people. 6 people get your software paid. Let the software work for you. Once your software is free, now you're working out of a place of comfort. You no longer have your back against the wall, where now you can start working at your own pace, start coming to class, start doing what needs to be done, and really start to focus. Coach V, Coach Vivian, they're both inside the room right now. Ray, myself, all the team, we're here. But at the end of the day, we want you guys to start winning. And you guys are not going to start winning if you don't get where you need to be. I didn't. And you know why I didn't? You know why I didn't? We ran a split test on it, and we got no viewers from it. Hey, at least I'm honest. Coach V did one. You did one. A few people did, and we ran a split test on it, and it just no traction. But a stupid AI video that we built on ChatGPT, Claude, and whatever else that we did, Hamed did a video, that's what literally we're getting traction on. I don't know why, but we're working on it. Your thing is still on the table, girl. We just got to figure out something to do with it. I'm not going to do you wrong, but what I said is what I said. I got you, though. Yo. That's being.
What about other fundings? Like if you try to get through the system and get everything correct, what if once someone needs funding for a home or other things like that? Is the software going to be able to help with that?
Panama, if you could set them up for funding through our system, they could be funded through everything. Everything.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
That's the key. If they can come over here, if over here they're green down the board. If they're green down the board over here, right? They're fundable for everything. It don't matter what it is. They're getting fundable. They're getting funding. They're getting funded. The only thing that will stop them getting funded, you ready for this? Is that they have a blacklist from the bank.
I have a
What do we do
question,
with this?
Ali.
What do we do with? Oh, I'm sorry.
I have a question, Ali.
Yep.
I have a couple of clients that they really need the credit optimization, but when running through the score machine, they may have say 8 out of 10 of the criteria saying in green. So and I know certain funding sources pull from different bureaus and everything. So even if it's 8 out of 10, would the advisement still is to try for the funding?
Proceed with caution. Proceed with caution. I'm not going to tell you no, but proceed with caution. So a lot of people did not like the software in the beginning because I didn't allow you to go create your own thing. Now we built it over here. It's only in Elite that you can go build your own sequence. Okay? If you go build your own sequence for them, let them rock. You can select Experian, and okay, now I have all the banks for Experian, and now I can go apply for whatever I want through Experian. If I want to go to Equifax, I go to Equifax. Well, the two of them now, right? If I want to go down that way, you go through that way. But here's the thing. I got a person that I was talking to, this said person that was a little irate that I didn't show him the stuff, and you know, I'm gonna be straight for you with you. Your business is your business. My business is quantity. Okay? My business is not you. And I don't mean that against you, Miss Nicole, but I'm talking about everybody in here. My business is not you. What you have, you personally have. I don't have anything that you have. I don't know what you have, and I don't know what you don't have. So I'm not focused on what you may have and what you may not have. What I'm focused on is what I can do with the masses. So Nicole, you come to me and turn around and tell me, look, I want to start a funding company. Okay, great. Let's go into the funding and let's get you to hybridized mode. When we go to the hybridized mode is just going to give you what's there. Look, I got 25,000 here. I got 30,000 here. Now I'm going to put the next thing. That's what I got. That's what's going on. But if I don't have the data to be able to go to American Express or the data to go to Chase or Bank of America, it don't mean nothing. So I don't know what you have, but Miss Nicole, you may have a rep at Bank of America which you could send them to, and now that person's going to get $50,000 no matter what. Well, how am I supposed to know that? I don't know that. So because I don't know that, I'm not building that into the system on a whim of what if. I'm going to go based upon a credit report. So I'm talking on the YouTube people right now and anybody else that's going to watch this in the future, but everybody in this room already knows that. We built the system for conservatism. Why? So that when it goes through and somebody gets funded, you are actually going to get funded. Not, hey, you might get funded. Make sense?
Yes, it does.
Perfect. So I know somebody else had a question. Anybody else have a question? I know somebody was talking at the same time as Miss Nicole. And you're going to start to see, guys, we're going to start to unlock a lot of things. You're going to start to see coming soon on a lot of shit that we're building. No other questions? Go, Miss.
Hey, Ali.
Yeah. Go. What's up, buddy?
How does the affiliate work again?
So if you sign up for the software, which you already did, you click this little button over here that says go to Affiliate Pro Dashboard. When it logs you in, come on. Give me a second. What the heck? I don't know why I was doing that yesterday. Ray, can we write? Oh, Ray's not fucking here. Son of a bitch. All right, I'll have to write it in. So when you go to the affiliate dashboard, right, you'll see the affiliate. You'll be able to get your code, which is a referral link will be over here. Okay, so referral link over here. And you can create a custom referral link over here on referral and then write your link in right here. And then you call save the slug and then that's your referral link. So now when you get your link, it'll actually be able to go and now you can put your partner credit monitoring over here, and you can put your credit repair link if you have a credit repair company. You can put that there. If you have a credit repair software, because, you know, again, we've been talking to people all over, But if you don't, and you just want to put your credit monitoring, you can put your credit monitoring link here. And then realistically, just get your referral link and send it out. Now, I didn't pay for the software, so my commission rate is 10%. I cap out at 15%. If you paid for the software, you start at 20% and you cap out at 25%. Actually, there is no cap if you paid for the software. You go to 25%, then 30%, then 35%, then 40%. But you got to bring in 400 clients to get 40%. So if you were able to bring in 400 clients, you're going to make 40% of everything that you bring through the room. Yes, you basically become a major partner. Yeah, but guys, I'm not. You bring in. You got to understand. You got to bring in 400 people to make 40%. It's not you're going to bring in 4 people. You're going to make 40%. No, you got to bring in 400 people to make 40%. But let me break it down to you. Ready? Ready for the calculator? Not the clock. Calculator. Ready? If you bring in 400 people times 297, that's 118,000 for the business, right? Times 0.4, you make 50,000 out of 118,000. So when I say that we split the business, you don't have to worry about customer service. You don't have to worry about, there's my business partner. So that's the key. So when I'm talking to you guys, like we're really pushing it for you guys. So at the end of the day, is there anything that you guys need in the affiliate dashboard that you would like us to add that we're not providing?
Yes, I got a question. So if you have an affiliate that come aboard and let's say they sell the smallest package, the first package to a customer, and that customer just can go through the software, the credit repair is not included. They can just look at everything, see everything, and see what they need to do to get to funding. That's pretty much it for the $197.
Mm-hmm. So right now, the only way that your client that you're doing in the affiliate program will get to the credit repair package is this way. I'm telling you guys, but you don't let them, because it's in beta. The only way that they're going to get to it is if they buy this package. They have to buy an unlimited package to get access to the credit repair. We're not letting them know that. We're not letting them know that. So I'm telling you guys. So if they come in and they buy the starter for $197, right? They're not getting a credit repair. But if they come in and say, "Hey, look, you're using such a sick ass credit repair software. How do I get it?" You give them this one. You say and let them know, and they'll upgrade you, because TSM Elite is a completely different program. The Score Machine is technically the pro version. I want everybody to write this in. The Score Machine is the pro, because we also have TSM Basic, which this was the first version of the software. So this is the basic version, and as you can see, the pricing on here is very different. The AI's changed, all the stuff changed on this. Everybody remember when we were logging in over here? And then we went TSM Pro. This is TSM Pro. And then actually, what you guys are getting is TSM Elite. There it is, and it's already up. Pre-sale. Ray, fucking Ray left. Son of a bitch. Ray was supposed to shut the website down. Why do you do that? But this is TSM Elite. Does that make sense how the progression went, guys? Where we're going, what we're doing, how we're doing it?
All right, I got one more question, my guy.
Go for it.
So the first night that I bought the thing, I tried to upload it, my my credit report and my sister's credit report. Mine, it pulled all the credit scores, but with hers, it just didn't pull anything but she does have score. She has a thin profile, but when I put her information into the software, it didn't pull no score on her end.
So
Is that a common thing? Did I do something wrong?
Does she have all score on all 3 bureau?
Yes.
Give me the username and password. Let's pull it. Let's see what's wrong.
Okay.
Shit, I don't run away from problems, bro. See, you know how people are afraid of problems? I'm not afraid of problems. Problems can be fixed. It's finding out the problem in the first place. Send it to me. Send it to me in the chat. I'm gonna have a meatball
in the chat. I will. All right. Give me like 2 minutes. Yeah.
Who that? Ray, who that?
Just regular chat, or you want me to side chat you?
Side chat me. I don't want your sister's information out in
Right. Okay. All right. How do I find you though? That's the problem.
Very easy. I'm gonna message you.
Okay.
Hello.
Perfect. There you go. Much better. Yes. All right.
And let me know what software they're using. Like, not software. What company are they using? My Free Score Now, Identity IQ, My Score IQ.
It was Identity IQ.
There's your answer. Identity IQ is the one that we hate
that's
the
a
most.
problem?
Yeah, Identity IQ is giving us the most freaking problems in, and it's not even us. But I will pull it into the software regardless to see. It's Identity IQ. What you need to do is switch her over to My Score IQ.
Okay.
All right.
Search.
And last 4 of the social, please.
Give me 1 second. I gotta call in for that one.
That's fine. Run that. Anybody else have any questions while my dude is calling his sister to find out the last 4 of their social? Ooh.
Yeah, I do. I got another quick question for you.
Ask.
I got someone
What's up?
just ask cancel my free score now, going to my free IQ.
My Score
I can
IQ.
just put the information in. My score IQ, it'll automatically go ahead and kick in. As soon as I put it in, it'll draft that other report.
So it takes about 30 seconds for the software to pull My Score IQ into the software. But just to give you the idea, My Score IQ, we're partnered with them. What I mean by that is, if you want to start running clients through the software, right? We actually have a partner on staff that we deal with at My Score IQ that I can put you in touch with, and you got to sign up underneath our link, right? Not
I already signed up under your link, so I was looking for my.
No. I mean,
also.
like not that link. I'm talking about the partner link. If you are going to sign up by yourself and you're like, hey, look, I'm not running this as a business. I just want to test this out. We have our own link too that gets you My Score IQ for $1. It's up to you on what you're trying to do. I got you. I'll take care of you any which way, shape, and form. I just want to get people over to them because we're trying to work it out so that Matt Rosner, our guy, can come in once a month and talk to you guys about what My Score IQ is doing to go up from there. Now, should I stop the stream? I'm about to talk some shit. Should I stop the stream?
You already know the answer to that.
Yeah, let me stop the stream. We can come back on.